Looking for an interesting way to tackle your to-do list? I've got one for you. Today we're going to be talking about the Pomodorro technique. Let's get into it. The entirely productive 8-hour workday is a myth. I think that's probably not a secret. And in ideation especially, you've really only got about 2.5, 3 hours where we can be blank page productive. In other words, starting from scratch. Once we've accepted that we've got a limited window where this wanton creativity can flow, wanton creativity, wanton creativity, wanton creativity, it's a matter of landing on the right routine for you to position that time appropriately in your day so as to get the most out of it. The Pomodorro technique involves taking every available hour that you have to work without distraction and dividing it into two 30-minute blocks, where in the first 25 minutes you jam on the thing, and then for the 5 minutes at the end there, you stand up and you walk away. And when you walk away, you're going outside, you're looking at the sky, you're touching the grass, as the kids say. And when you're doing the 25-minute work block, you're focused. You're not emailing, you're not slacking, you're not listening to Margaret talk about the butter accident. You're just doing the work. To get this process started, I like to write down what I want to accomplish, kind of treat it as a goal. And I don't type it, I write it out. Something about that tactile feel adds a little juice to the process. I then break that goal down into my available 30-minute time blocks, with the strategy being to go from loose and flowy to tight and presentable, hopefully. This loose to tight approach is all about going from nothing to something. So the context I'm talking about here is blank page productivity. Something that starts with nothing, where somebody on the other side of it is going to say, so let's see your ideas. So in the spirit of the Pomodoro, I'm going to put 25 seconds on the clock and plow through this thing. Let's do it. Openness, epiphany, sharpening, editing. Block 1 is your openness block. Let it flow for 25 minutes. No bad ideas, no wrong answers. At the end of that 25, stand up and walk away. Block 2 is your epiphany block. You've warmed up, now let yourself enter into problem-solving mode. Challenge yourself a little bit. At the end of the 25, stand up and walk away. Block 3 is your sharpening block. Add details, insights, anything that'll give it the shape of you. At the end of the 25, stand up and walk away. And block 4 is your editing block. Work back through the whole thing with QC in mind. At the end of it all, stand up and walk away. And while this process is great for cranking on a deadline, if you've got an extra night to sleep on it and let this thing percolate in your subconscious, come back the next day, give it another sharpening and editing block, the work will be much richer for this space that you've created for it. If you've got any experience with the Pomodoro or really any time management techniques, I'd love to hear about them. Drop them in the comments or click on through.